lovelies, Rodney Joke Fox here. I'm sorry I did not post yesterday, but I'm gonna try to post 2 videos today. Because videos mainly take me like at least half an hour to make and then post before editing. Well, make, edit, post. So basically where I left off is where Inko talked to Principal Nezu, and yeah, if you want to know what happened, go watch the previous video. But here's what if Deku had black tezcatlipoca. I have no idea if I'm saying that name right, but I hope I am. Black tezcatlipoca. There. I think that's right. So we're gonna skip to the 10 months of training. Deku's training his mind, his physical body weight, and his quirk, quote unquote, because it's not a quirk. As Deku is continuously training his body, mind, and spirit, he's training all these and making sure to steady, even though it's hard for him. But his mother decided to find a way to make all the books good for him by turning the books into brittle so he could actually read the stories inside or read whatever he needs to read to pass the entrance exam. Even though it's gonna be hard for him, it's gonna be kind of easy. A bit. I said a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna skip to half of the 10 months of training. Deku is on a run one day using his actual physical ability. He already had like ankle weights and wrist weights. He has I forgot what it's called, but it's made for your chest and it's weights, chest weight. I think that's what it's called. As he walks by Dagobah Beach. Once a beautiful beach where you could see the gorgeous sun fall onto the ocean, now covered in garbage. As he sees 2 people on the beach, and now he sees less garbage how it was before when he was younger. As a kind tribute, he decides to help out, and also thinks that it could be helpful for his physical body. As Deku said in his mind, if you help nature around you, nature could help you in some way. Even though it cannot be right away, it's gonna help you. Technically like karma. Karma could either be good or bad. You could have good karma or bad karma. As Deku decides to pick up some items like garbage and also like a motorcycle, and he tosses it out on the truck that was mainly filled with other garbage. And these 2 people walk up and see like there's more garbage than they originally placed. Deku just immediately thought they were just like garbage disposed people for recycling companies to take away the garbage from Dagobah Beach and take it to a recycling company area and turn it into something new. But no, both of these people, one's a full-grown male and another is a teenager, close to his age, but older. And the thing is, both of them had blonde hair, and both had blue eyes. One has a more muscular body type, while the other one is skinny. And by those descriptions, I'm pretty sure you know who they are. As Deku gets the sense of someone is in danger, as Deku shapeshifts into his monkey form and starts hopping and climbing around the buildings, as he uses his tail as a balance and makes sure he doesn't fall down. As he sees someone on the ground, close to the street, their hands on the road, as Deku jumps and goes as fast as he can, running on all 4, as he grabs the person before their hands got crushed. But the main reason why I said that is because there was an oncoming truck not seeing the person in the way. As Deku grabs the person, making sure not to touch the illness, as he sees the person completely ill, and Deku knows it's almost time for him to go. They don't actually die, they just black out until they actually die. It takes a while for them to die. As Deku doesn't have the right equipment yet, he needs a fresh born non-fertilized egg. Actually, no, it could be fertilized or unfertilized. He uses fertilized eggs. He needs a quilt specially made, and he needs a bowl, and he needs his equipment, but he doesn't have his equipment. He was just expecting to go on a run. But now he has all these patients as he looks on and sees more and more people collapsing because of this illness. As he knows the two guys in the beach, which is close to where the area where he found the first guy, is gonna be infected as well. So he charges at his home. As people see this savior before running away, and they don't know why. People that were still standing, mainly, as they see him run away and go into a building complex and immediately head out with materials like the satchel and a guitar. Well, mainly Deku summons them by butterflies instead of running, because the butterflies can't teleport the stuff. As Deku gets his satchel and his guitar in a bowl filled with room temperature water and fresh eggs from a fertilized chicken. And after, when the eggs are born, Deku immediately hatches them with his ability. As Deku throws the quilt over the person, the bowl, and starts doing the seance as he did before. But since there's more people, he does it way more carefully because he knows that if he messes up, everyone could be in danger. As he does the ritual over and over again to several people, as people see like the savior as what they're naming the person, because they saved almost a lot of people right now, as they're calling him the savior, as they all see a boy who is walking around on the illness, and the illness was about to go to a family where there's a brunette-haired girl, a brunette-haired mother, and a brunette father. A girl with rosy cheeks, and the two parents. As Deku grabs a bottle of water, tosses them. He uses his monkey skills and butterflies and teleports the water over. Well, as he's doing the seance, he helps him out by using his butterflies. The butterflies go over and tosses water all over where the family is. As the family is trying to figure out what's happening, and then they see the illness is not coming to them. As Uraraka realizes and says out loud to her parents, the illness cannot get over water. As the butterflies give her another water bottle, and the father had a canteen filled with water. As he tosses the water around them, making sure they're safe. As Uraraka does the same. The mother doesn't have a water bottle. As Deku finishes up clearing up several other people on their side, Deku goes over to where they are and does the exact same thing to clear ground. And it works. Deku bottles up all the illness trapped in the water. Trapped in the egg, and he continues to walk away. Uraraka and her family are safe, but they're a bit hesitant. They thank the savior as he waves them goodbye and jumps over the road. As Uraraka and her family goes home, a bit traumatized because they almost got the illness. And if the savior wasn't there, they would have gotten sick and could have died, as some people put it. Okay, 10 months of training gone, Deku fully geared up with his satchel and butterflies and guitar, just in case if the illness goes into UA High. As Deku was stopped by Bakugo and two of his lackeys, which all of them tried to get into UA, but only Bakugo and... Actually, no, I'm not gonna even spoil it. Hold on. As they walk, Deku doesn't hear the call name. Deku, Deku. As Deku cannot hear, and then he gets shoved by Bakugo onto the ground, face planting. As Bakugo calls him Deku, calling him names as well as the lackeys. Deku cannot hear them, but understands that he's being mocked at for being blind, deaf, and muted, because all three of them are acting like something of the illness. Well, what he have. One starts moving around like he can't see, one starts moving around, the other one moves around like he can't talk, and Bakugo acts like he can't hear anything. As Deku knows he's getting mocked at for being blind, deaf, and muted. As he gets up and walks away furious, and the thing is, Deku is like the nicest person. If you get mad, you are dead meat. As Deku walks away, as a group of butterflies start attacking. As Bakugo got some of them off, but his lackeys did not. As the lackeys are stood there fighting as much as they can from butterflies. As Bakugo goes in, furious at Deku because he done this. As the butterflies leave after Deku snaps his fingers and goes back to him. But now there's less butterflies than before. It was like a whole mob of butterflies. But now it's like a couple. Ooh, this is gonna be a half. Sorry.